which is the, why did I get rid of this? Why did I get rid of this? Which is the, what was the stone and ash? That's the one. So the stone and ash will be here and here. Here and here. And yeah, that now completely makes sense. That makes complete and total sense in my mind now. How I got to this point, I don't know. Right, and this is the biomass stuff here, the biomass manure, which will continue. Oops. Which will continue out in that general direction. As is. Then... I have that, and this is the one that has the ash and stone. So I then have to get rid of the stone by filtering the ash. I guess it doesn't really matter which thingy it is. Although probably easier just to go up from here, so that is that. Ta-da! And that'll add the seeds will go on this top line. The ash, by the way, is coming in from all the way up there. Oh boy. And I'm supposed to have this mixed with the stone from the trains? Yeah, no, you're going to be absolutely reversed. Reverse this madness. Then go down. And then somewhere over here, it'll meet up with stone. I have no idea if this is the line I want to draw for this. Most likely not. Oh, hello, train. That's train. Okay. It looks a little bit confusing, but that's the belt logistics. That's the belt logistics up until, like, needing to pull stuff from the train station. I'm not going to do the train station quite yet. Clearly. Any questions? Did you follow all of that? I barely followed it myself. I was barely capable of following any of that nonsense, but oh well. These things sometimes happen. Spaghetti! Yes, the belt-getty. The glorious belt-getty. Now, I need to make absolutely 100% certain that I get the stupidity of the poles correct. on this. So that as I scale down, everything will just work. Now, of course, I need to, like, have water, too. So, yeah, that's the thing. We also need water! We also need the water. Gee, I hope I have enough belt. Oh, goodness gracious. Gee, I hope I have belt for this. It's the same style here. It's just, yeah. Copy paste. I'll grab all of this just to get all the belt lines down. Oh, right. Also, sorta need to have sufficient Yotoi aloe on me. What can I toss back? Probably a little bit of that. Thank you so much for the follow. Yes, yes, success. Let's do this. This is why I do all of that stuff first. All of that, figuring out what lines what, needs to happen first. I am out of power poles. More power poles are required. It's best to do this on the very first item on the line. And then build it so that you can just copy-paste it. Because otherwise, if you make a mistake later... Oh boy. Oh boy. It can be a bit of a mess trying to fix a whole line of problems. Yeah, that's the second line. We need one more line. And then we need to do the entire thing again for the 52. This was 42. We then need to have a setup that is 10 more on top of this. And it will look very similar. Very similar, just probably not 3 rows of 14. But in terms of the actual buildings, it'll have a different recipe as well. You know, just 'cause different recipe. As always, it will be required for all of these things. Yotoi! There's our fruit. There's our fruit for our seeds. All sorted and done, and will work by adding water somewhere. How much water gets used total? Enough to be annoying. Only need one of these glorious, beautiful things called water wells. And it fits! It barely fits, and we have water. Yay! Water! All the beautiful water. If I powered everything right now, this would operate. If I brought in the stuff by train, if I did the train, the belts from the trains, and all that good stuff, it would operate. Theoretically, it would operate. It would be functional. Okay. Next. I think I'm just going to straight up copy this nonsense. Well, next is the, these three. So, hey, tick mark. We can tick a tick mark. Next is 3 of these, making Yotoi seeds from the fruit. That's just One line in, one line out, power, inserters, all that good stuff. Speaking of inserters. Hey, inserters. I could use some of those right about now. And I need to remember that this will combine with this third row. And then I can have this. Let's make sure that we keep alignment, no matter where this ends up. So 52. 52 divided by 4 is 13. So this would be 4 lines of 13. What are those, box shape pipe connected thing? This? This is multi-purpose pipe. Are you referring to this? This is pipe. This is plastic pipe. Niobium plus plastic. Otherwise, I have water wells. Hello, alarm. That marks the halfway point of the stream. Yeah, these are pipes. They're relatively new. These pipes are relatively new. They have a much longer pipe to ground, underground distance. But this is part of Pi High Tech. These pipes are Pi High Tech. These pipes are part of the Pi Suite. They were added relatively recently as part of the Pi Suite. They're not on the mod page because they're not added by another mod. They're in the Pi Suite right now. They come after Niobium Pipe. They are part of the natural progression now, and they are objectively better than Niobium Pipe. They require some Niobium Plate, as well as plastic. And something else, I forget. But with that, we have reached the halfway point for the stream. When I return, we will be completing this Yotoi build. Maybe. And then planning out Vrauk for formic acid. That is the next thing, is planning Vrauk for formic acid. And speaking of Vrauk, I want to take a very brief moment to look at the Vrauk, if I can find it. This is moving, which means that I now officially have this succeeded twice. Yeah, this succeeded twice, so now I could actually start the Mark II breeding program. Huzzah! Anyway, it is time for a break. I will be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. Okay, it is time to finish this build, but I want to restock because there is no chance in hell that I have enough belt to complete this build. A. B. I don't have enough medium power poles to complete this build. C. I need to take care of those Mark II Vrauk paddocks, or the upgrades, the Mark II Vrauk, period, full stop, over at the mall. So let us go and do that. And in the meantime, I'm going to shove some things into here. I'm going to have to add more belt into the thing, so I guess I'll just store whatever I have left in here. What else do I want stored in here? Probably those. That sounds about right. That looks good. Let's put radar in there. Let's put all the radar in there, just so that I know that I have them and they're not taking up a space here. Also, it's a bit of a roadblock here with the seaweed. That seaweed is a little bit of a roadblock. If I'm remembering right, I have to go all the way around to here, this line. Yeah, this line. Then I can escape. Escape the challenge of my own making. Off we go. Down the bus, to the mall. So, I am very happy that the Vrauk is moving. Like the Mark II upgrades, that breeding program, and we can actually get real work done with that breeding program. The only major issue, quote-unquote issue, is I need to add one very specific thing. If I can find my Vrauk. Here they come. Alright, welcome. Hello. You need to request those. You are running a cycle. It was feeding back. So now what I need. Oh hey, we've got a few regular ones. So this has succeeded twice, just for reference. I don't need to operate this anymore. This particular one, I don't think. Unless we get incredibly unlucky. Unless we get incredibly unlucky. I'm actually going to break that so that it doesn't somehow try to put both of them in here without putting the one that I need in here to get this moving. That's the key. That is the key aspect here. I need to, like, limit this to really low values. Because all of it's going to be in here anyway. This will do a cycle. It will give me up to 2 back for the 1 that I put in. It will give me at least the 1 back. But more likely than not, it will give me 2 Vrauk Mark IIs for the cost of the cocoons. And then I don't have to worry as much about these things and the cycling, because it gave me 1. It gave me 1. I wanna make absolutely clear that I just failed a 95% chance of success. Can we appreciate RNG here? That I literally just failed a 95% chance of success. Anyway. I want to be here just so that I can add this back in. Like, that's the idea here. I failed a 95%. Like, what? I failed a 95%. Like, seriously, I failed a 95%. There's 2. Yay. I have successfully done the thing. Come on, autosave. Do your autosave thing. Do I really, like, even want more of these right now? Maybe. Here, do the stuff. You'll at least keep the cocoons flowing. Keep my cocoons flowing, please. You will only request 2 at a time. Though. So that this requests more things. There should be a way, actually. What I'll do is this. So, what does this do? Guarantees that I'll always feed back the one in here. It should never actually require this again. It should never require that again. It does mean that I have to now wait a little bit if I don't have enough cocoons to fill this, because it's 8 cocoons per 2. So this can cycle 10 times. It needs to be enough so that it keeps, like, backs up on the line and has then some in here that can then go into here to get this moving. That's all that's required, is that I have enough there to do exactly that. And then we'll be good. It depends on how much the game wants to put inside of the machine as this continues to cycle. And, like, how close a Logibot is before it gets an order to pick up a thing that's in here. Because there's, like, a frame that the thing is going to be in here before going out on the loader. Yeah, let's see about that. We're moving. This is moving right now. Giving me an extra number of cocoons. A number of cocoons. Some number. Don't know what the number exactly is, but it is a number of cocoons. I apparently only got one that cycle again. Maybe. Or it was able to actually pick up the thing. Might have gotten picked up. It looks like it got picked up because it went... It's cycling again. So this got 2. Or 1, or whatever, 2 that it needed. Yeah, so it'll move. We're done. We're done here. Where is my vehicle? All the way up there. Let's go. Let's fill the vehicle, get back to building, so that I can finish building today. After spending this 15-ish minutes, 10-ish minutes really, on stuffs. More of that, and that in the vehicle. And that in the vehicle, and those. Yeah, that'd be great. And a few of those. Now, bring me things, my minions. Bring me more things. They have brought me more things. Still waiting on a few more things. Still need a few more things from the minions. All these pipes. Thank you kindly for pipes. And that should be it. We're good. We are good now to go with all the things. Pretty sure. Gee, I hope I have enough modules and buildings for this. And do remember that this will eventually be Mark II. I will say that this will eventually be Mark II. Just go down here. Like, that makes a lot more sense. Oops. Oopsies. Those were important. Those were important. Hello, Vrauk. Nice to see you. I will need you a little bit later. So, has the, That's the thing I was going to have a look at, is the Vrauk, cocoon raising. If that was actually pushed live at this point. Vrauk. Caged Vrauk from cocoon. There! Hey, it exists. It exists! That's the one that Pinodon was talking about, right there. He was talking about it yesterday. Last stream, 2 days ago. That this was supposed to exist. And it didn't exist yet. So now it exists. We can take 10 cocoons, add water, and get 10 caged Rauk. Which... and apparently add 1 cage. Alright. Sure. I'll take my multiplicative cage things here. I will gladly accept 9 free cages. You know, it's just 9 free cages. I'll take it. Without question, I will accept 9 free cages in this process. You know, it's just 9 free cages. Once I use the cage Rauk to make formic acid, it's gonna give me 10 cages back, right? So, yeah. That actually makes things a heck of a lot. I shouldn't say. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say these words. These are not words that you speak about the pie suite. These are not the proper terms for the pie suite. So this is going to be sand. So the sand has to come from somewhere. Don't really know where, but it'll come in somewhere. I should be doing undergrounds for all of this. We do not use the E word around here. There is a 4-letter word that begins with E. That should never be used in regards to anything in the pie suite. Doing so is asking for loads of trouble in your future. Do not use the E word. It is very bad to use the E word around here. That's good. That's better. So is that. Oh. Oh, really? Well, that's a good problem to have, actually. That is a very good problem to have. So the sand is here. The only 4-letter E word for the pie suite is evil. Yes, I guess that is a valid word. That is definitely preferred. Yes, that's the word, evil. That's what we'll go with. Sure. Oh, hello, train. Hello, train. Nice to see you. It was this, right? This line? Yeah, this is the biomass manure. This right here, biomass manure. Like I'm pretty sure that's this stuff. Oh boy. Belt Getty with a whole bunch of underground belts, making it look even more evil than it actually is. Yeah, stuffs. I know you have stuffs. So I need to plan this as 4 lines. Also, that's tick marked. 4 lines of 13. Stop, please, with the yelling at me. Alright. How am I going to do the belt for adding one more thingy? Like so? Yeah. That's how that's going to have to be. And this will just go there, I guess. Just like that. And this actually is the termination. The complete termination of all of the stuffs. So that leaves needing this stuff to feed in on here somewhere. Yeah, whatever's on this line. So I guess it'll probably be easier to do it there. And then where's... Huh? Are you not connected? Alright. Sand, limestone. That line, where is this? This line does not need that split off anymore. And it needs to exist there. Ta-da! That's the thing. That's the logistics. That is all of the belt logistics. Ish.